Dubai, a city of limitless possibilities where real estate isn't just an investment, it's an opportunity to build wealth, secure the future, and unlock unmatched potential. But in a rapidly evolving market, how do you maximize your ROI? Welcome to our exclusive webinar, Maximizing ROI in Dubai's Evolving Real Estate Market. This session is designed for savvy investors, home buyers, and industry professionals looking to stay ahead of the market trend. What's in store for you? Market trends shaping Dubai's real estate landscape, smartest investment strategies for high return, exclusive insights from industry experts. If you're ready to make informed decisions, gain expert knowledge, and maximize your returns, you're in the right place. Stay tuned, get ready, let's dive in.
Now, meet your host and expert guide for today's webinar, Sunil Chipa, CEO and founder for Shore Real Estate. With 4 years of experience in Dubai's thriving real estate market, Sunil has built a remarkable track record for a prestigious project by Nakheel, Miras, A'mar, and Dubai Properties. To managing a portfolio for top Indian investors, his expertise spans off-plan and resale deals. Today, Sunil will guide you through Dubai real estate opportunity, sharing valuable insights and answering your questions along the way. Let's begin this exciting journey together.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. This is Sunil. This is Sunil from Shore Real Estate. And I see a lot of people are from India, so I think it's an 5 p.m. So it's a good evening to every one of you. This is our third webinar in the series of connecting the potential investors, potential buyers from the world of Dubai. My name is Sunil Chipa, basically from India, Rajasthan, and been in this wonderful place for last 14 plus years with family. And basically, when I see and when I give the introduction to people about myself, and then we'll also talk a little more on the shore. So let me connect you for 30 seconds. So I belongs to a place which is a textile city in Rajasthan called Bhilwara. I'm basically an engineer, had done my engineering from Udaipur, Rajasthan, and then started my journey as an engineer trainee with Amul. And then I worked with Reliance Industries in Jamnagar and Mumbai. And then I joined a group called Tata Chemicals, stayed with them for around 4.5 years in Mumbai, and then shifted to this wonderful place. So here also, for out of those initial 14 years, the first 12 years, I worked with corporates, so which is IFCO Group, Al Futtaim, and Etisalat. So the last stint were with Etisalat for last 6 years, and into the real estate portfolio for around 2.5 to 3 years, and that's where we are. Let me connect you now about Sure. And that's what I keep telling to even my team and into to the entire people, that why we chose the name as Sure Real Estate. In this industry, when we talk about, so in Dubai itself there are 7,000 plus real estate agencies are there, and out of 7,000, if you see, 90% of the agencies 90% of the agencies have a mindset of thinking in little different manner. We wanted to be in the top 10%, not from the volume or from the customer base or from revenue, but from the point of view to keep customer as a first focus. And that's where we define that how we differentiate. In Dubai, everybody is accessible to every one of the developer, to the projects, to the landmark scenario or whatever. So how we differentiate, and that's where the Sure comes into the picture for you. And if I define Sure, S is about service excellence, U is about understanding you as a customer, R is about respectful relationships, and E is about exceptional integrity. And let me tell you, this S is not a Sure. It's a literally we mean about the service excellence as a pillar. Yeah, because for us, what is the differentiator? Because whenever you go to any of the top developer, if we take an example in case of India of Godrej or Tata Group, the projects are same, the layouts are same. Yeah, so what will differentiate? It's about the hand holding, how we handhold the associates, how we handle the client. So that is on the service part, and that's also excellence to the pillar. Now you is about understanding you. Yeah, so why you are a core to us? Yeah, because for us, you are not as a commodity wherein the deal is closed and deal is done. For us, every deal is a beginning, and that is about you as a focus. That whatever you want to do with your investment or with your purpose is whether it's an end use or investment. Yeah, there may be two different tracks or two maybe different products suiting to your requirements. So that is where you comes into the picture. Yeah, then R is about respectful relationships, and that is what we have seen, and we are proud enough about sure that whatever is the client portfolio we are proud to say that 80+% of the people are repeat or referral clients, which mean it indicates about the service, which mean about the value creation through understanding you, which mean about the relationships. Like I said, the closing of the deal is not the closing, it's a beginning of the journey. And then the most important piece which I see in this industry is needed for today is integrity. Yeah, and I tell to people, and again I'll say I'm proud to quote this, that it's not even 99.9%, it's 100% integrity. Yeah, we have seen, and if I tell you in our journey, around 10% of the clients, they had some different positioning mindset in the mind, and we have said no sir, we should not invest into that particular product or this particular developer or whatsoever. Because, and that is our value connect to the investors, that though we will listen to your purpose and your plans and your priorities, we will always share you our opinion. That's our, this is what we see from our real estate angle. It will make value for you or not, it will serve your purpose or not. So that is where the shore comes into the picture. And I tell to my team in the real estate industry, and our sales team here is that first always ask this question, that what is the purpose, why you want to invest. You want to invest 1 million to 10 million or whatever the money, but why? Yeah, so it's not, I keep talking about that example of Simon Sinek, who wrote this book Start With Why. So why, what is the purpose? Yeah, so that's where we are. And if you see our punchline, the punchline is built on trust and perfected with excellence. And these are our ethos, these are our core values. Yeah, so thank you for believing in this, and you will see a lot of the success stories, uh, and what people are saying about us. We have a clientele, we serve in our portfolio, if you see, 65 to 70% of the clientele are from India or Indians staying in different part of the world, and 30-35% of the people are from other geographies. Yeah, which includes from Europe to USA to Canada region to other Asia Pac region and Middle East Africa. And uh, if you see our next webinars which are coming up, it's also being connected with UK and Africa region. So that is the journey, and we are proud enough that the way, for us this webinar is not as a sales pitch, but this webinar is a pitch to connect and make you aware that what and why this investment in real estate and in Dubai can bring it to you, or can add and create value to you people. Yeah, next. So once we talk about, so let's move to next slide, the first one. Yeah, so let me not come more into between Shore and Dubai. Yeah, why Dubai, why people are talking across the world about Dubai. Yeah, and this morning only I was speaking to an investor from Oman, Indian business house operating from Oman, and she was saying that, Sunil, we see Dubai in this manner. What is your? Then we talked about the McKinsey report and Dubai being a sixth in the world and the ease of doing the business here and so on and so forth. So that is what across the world people are not talking about Dubai. And then she was also mentioning that the geopolitical region and the US elections and all, and again every nook and corner brings you back to the Dubai, that yes, that is the place and that is the potential. So yeah. So, uh, this is a brief table. We wanted to talk on the little bit of logical aspects, that the taxation slabs for Asia country from European mindset and what UAE has on the mindset. Yeah. So, and the corporate tax and the 5% VAT which you are seeing, that is also the very recent introduction, and that's where what I tell to people and investors about Dubai is operated in a way to create a win-win perspectives for the residents, for the investors, and for the visitors. Yeah, so that is what Dubai is all about. And again, have been here for 14 plus years and living the journey and seeing the way Dubai is being evolved. It's proud to say that the leadership here is, it's an amazing one. The leadership here is all about creating a win-win, and that's where whatever is making sense for Dubai as a place to be and thrive and evolve and grow and create value for people, they are doing everything, and that's where the things are there. Yeah. So when we talk about the first pillar is about the capital appreciation, to connect you, and we have a live cases wherein if I talk an example of Furjan as an area, it's a our office is also into Ibn Battuta Gate office. So Furjan is an area, and if we talk about Muruj East as a particular product by Nakhil as a developer, this has given around 300 plus return, 300 percentage returns in around 2.5 years to people. And this project, like I said, Muruj Furjan by Nakhil, you can see the property finder and a lot of those connects here. You will see that the property price for the 3 bedroom townhouse was launched at 1.67 million, and today we are selling it at around 4.3 to 4.6 million. You can see our previous post on Insta on socials about sold and the property finder and DXB interact. Yeah, so that is what capital appreciation this place holds, 300 plus percent return in 2.5 years. Yeah, this is one of the project example I have given you, which is the live. In terms of the rental yields, if we talk about, the rental yields will vary from 6 to 10, 12%. 6, 7% is about the residential connect, 7, 8% on the commercial side. And if you put your property under the Airbnb and the holiday homes kind of a connect, it can yield even double digit return, which is around 10, 11, 12%. Yeah. And we have given example like Marina, Downtown, and Palm from the rental perspective. For investor perks, what is the pull factor? In addition to everything about infrastructure and experience and life and everything, the golden visa and flexible payment plans. I'll connect you a small thing here. When I talk about golden visa, and if we remember the COVID time, yeah, only golden visa holders were allowed to enter into the country. That is the perks, that is the value comes with that golden visa, and it's a 10 years visa. We'll discuss in subsequent slides about the eligibility part and who all can be accessing or able to access this facility. Yeah, the another pillar which we are talking about, the same journey here is the same slide, Michelle. uh, so in addition to the golden visa and those perks, like we say, the ease of business doing in Dubai, it can't be measured across the world. Yeah. In 4 days, the Dubai Economic Department gets you going from the license to the rental connect to hiring people by having a labor contract and visa quota so allocated to you and everything. So very, very smooth transactions about ease of doing the business. Either you are planning to shift, my 50% of clients, they are investing not only from the investment perspective, but they are planning to call it as a second home, and they see that they will relocate in another 2 to 3 to 4 years of time in Dubai. Yeah, another 50% are the business centric people wherein they want to begin or create some kind of an office and business connect, and that's where the situations and efficiency and ease comes into the picture. Yeah. Now these are the rental things we are talking about. Another very, very interesting thing about Dubai is the packing of the currency. Yeah, it's a very, very, very visionary step has been taken by Dubai government, and they have pegged the currency. So $1 equal to 3.67 dirhams, and it's pegged for the generations and for the year. So that is the beauty, and that is the vision you can envisage, that how the leadership wants to position Dubai on the market and all the workplace. Yeah. So that is on a little bit on the commercial side, but interestingly, when currently we say Dubai is a number six place in the quality of life index, they are also not leaving any stone unturned on the sustainability and growth connect. Yeah. Lot of green initiatives are into the picture. They want to, when they are talking about from number six to making it to number four and making it to number three and number one city in the world. Yeah, they also are talking about a lot of the green connect. And for small example, I will say here, currently the waterfront living is only 43 kilometers in Dubai, and the vision which is there by 2034, which is around in 9 years, they want to triple 140 kilometers of the entire waterfront living. They want to convert into the residential aspect. Yeah. So see the kind of parallel things are happening. One side we are talking about the high technological investment and opportunities and enablers. Second, we are talking about the quality of life, and third, we are talking about the sustainability and green aspects about Dubai. So that is what makes Dubai a unique proposition. So here we are able to talk about the education. Here we are able to take about the healthcare. Here we are able to take talk about the entire, and 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 I'm proud enough about this slide, that our own kids goes to Gems Modern Academy. This is the number one Indian school in Dubai, having both the curriculum of ICSE and IB. Yeah, we got two kids and both are studying here. And then you also, we are talking about those global world icons. Yeah. You already have a Burj Khalifa, you have a Burj Al Arab. We are talking about new Palm Jabal Ali. Yeah. And interestingly, if you see, the punchline of Palm Jabal Ali is future of future. See the connect, see the imaginations. The tagline is future of future, and this is the future Dubai is talking about. Yeah, we are talking about, we are in 25. Next year we are talking about having a flying taxis. Yeah, world is talking about flying taxis in Japan to USA. So Dubai is not the Japan and USA, but Dubai is also talking about this thing. Yeah, Dubai metro, the entire. So currently if you see, there are three metro lines are there, but then as Dubai has a plan to double the population in next 8 years. Dubai has already mapped a chart that how they will connect, enable those other areas, and that is where the metro line is being talked about, and it's already planned and connected and work started. Etihad Rail, yeah. For this part of the country wherein it used to be dependent on oil and gas kind of a portfolio, yeah, wherein the petrol prices are still the lowest in entire maybe the thriving economies. They are bringing this rail network to support the logistical and commercial drive, and it will connect the entire, not only the country but within the GCC countries. So that's the visionary thoughts. Yeah. So that is the on commercial side, and the technology piece Dubai is trying to align. Yeah. So when you talk about now on the real estate side, yeah, so for Dubai, is as I've been here for now 14 plus years with family, I can talk only about Dubai for more than an hour because I have seen the journey. Yeah. And it's been a very very blessed and fortunate part of our life. But coming back to the real estate, yeah, like for all the reasons wherein we talked about the technological to the commercial side to taxation side to quality of life, it's, and that's where the people are getting connected to the coming here and being part of the resident here, and that's where these are the top 10 developers age of now. And if we discuss the landscape of last 5 years, yeah, until 5 years ago there used to be only 10, 15 real estate developers, but in the last 5 years on age of today there are 100 real estate developers have come in. And why they come in? So you have developers from CIS countries, from Europe to US to UK to Asia, from India to Pakistan to Singapore. everybody are present here, and the total number of real estate developers are around 157 or 158 as of today. So having a span of 5 years ago and increasing the number of 10 times, I'm sure those business houses seeing the Dubai as a hotspot, the 10 times increase in the number of real estate developers for Dubai, there may be some logical connect. Yeah. So that's where we are in Dubai today. But the important thing is about Sure. Yeah. When we work with the top 10 developers, which we were just seeing on the last slide, uh, we have still we have still chosen to work with those top 10 as a priority positioning developer, because like I said, for us, everything we do, wherein first we needs to be convinced that it is a right product for our customer. And if we are convinced, and if we are connected that yes, this will solve the purpose, this will connect to the investment goals of the investors, then only we pitch. And sometime, and I'll give you a real time story. We had a Mr. Gupta coming from Delhi. I'm not sure if he's in a call. I'll not use his first name. He came from Delhi and he said, Sunil, I have seen a video of a developer and I want to invest in that. And we had a different opinion. That we said, sir, what is the purpose? He said, forget about purpose, I got a money, I want to invest, and I have seen the video, looks good. We have said no, we should not do, because we know the developer, we know the aspect. But obviously we had 2 3 levels of discussion. Finally he said, Sunil, okay, I heard about you and that is what I came to you, but for this investment, listen to me. I said, it's fine. We bought for him there. After 7 8 months, he said, Sunil, wish I could have heard or listened to you. And I think that was not a good strategy, a good step. So that is where the Sure comes into the picture, and that's where we advocate to people that, guys, though today in Dubai there are 150 to 200 projects are live, they are under construction, every week launches are happening, but then we advise people to stick to those developers. And the most importantly, there are two more filters we need to put in. Out of even those 10 top 10 developers, entire projects offering may not be still creating value for you. So for example, developer A, if that has a 5 projects, out of 5 maybe 1 or 2 will be good for you. So that's where we as an agency comes into the picture, because if you as an individual go to a developer directly, they will only talk about their own products, and for them it's their own baby, so everything is good. Yeah. But when you comes to us an agency, and when we understand your purpose, that okay, Sunil, my purpose is end use, I want to shift my family here, or it's just for investment returns. Accordingly, there may be different tracks, and maybe this developer may not support you. There may be also a different locality or community wherein some small pockets may serve you better. So that's where Sure as an agency comes into the picture, because for us, you and your priorities and your purpose are always the core and always the supreme. So what was the purpose of bringing that top 10 developers in context is, there is some level of surety, there is some level of safety, there is some level of quality is into the picture when we talk about your own investment. And even out of those top 10, we work with top 5 for our 80% of the transactions. Yeah. We are very very reserved, we are very very stingy when it coming to the investment. The sometime my team complain that, sir, customer comes with a different mindset. That, Sunil, with this for us it's very easy. Okay, if you as a customer say that, Sunil, this is the project I want to invest, for us it's a very simple, we take you, we do the booking and piece is done. But I think we want to take little pain. We want to do some due diligence on your behalf and for you, and that's where I think the reputation and trust and the feedback we have been able to create, because we would not want you to enter into knowingly or unknowingly into something which may not serve you better for that particular moment. Yeah. So now, talking little more into the real estate. So one, we talked about why Dubai. Second is about the what should be filter in terms of the real estate developers. Now little more connect on the type of options. Yeah. So we call here it two types of category. Either it's a residential or commercial, whatever. It's a off plan and ready. Off plan mean the project is at the launch stage. You are launching from day one. Yeah. It will take maybe 2 3 4 years of time depending on the developer's payment plan and depending on the construction linked aspects. So that is, as a terminology, is being called as off plan. And then you have another category which is the ready property, which means the key is there, it's a ready property, you can move in. Yeah. And you have the opportunity to buy in both the segment off plan and ready property. What are the advantage and little pros and cons? I'll just connect you here. The advantage for off plan, and if I see the last 12 months of our own transactions and in generic in Dubai, 70% of the people, 70% of investors or end users are, because Dubai is growing at a continual increasing exponential pace. And when this pace is there, and according to us, according to our real estate connect and understanding of the market and the geographical connect, this should rise or this should continue for another 5 to 7 years. And when Dubai is growing, mark my words, when Dubai or any organization or any country, when there is growth is there, we should take that advantage, which is a common sense. And the advantage, which mean if you buy in an off plan from the day one of the launch, yeah, the prices are little lesser than the ready property. So what you are doing, first thing is you are buying at less property than the ready property price. So that's the first advantage. Second advantage is money outflow. You are not paying 100% of the property value on the day one. You will pay with the sequence of time. Yeah. If it's a 2 year product, then you will pay part of the in 2 years, something of that sort. Third thing, if your purpose is investment return, then you will be able to sell it, yeah, after 1.5 or or the time of the handover or something. So what did you do is, let's take a real time example. If you buy a 1 million dirham property, for example, it's a live case. Let's talk about the live case in Furjan Discovery Gardens. Yeah. Discovery Garden, for you all to be aware, is a place wherein one of our favorite place. uh, we have been staying here for last 14 years. We'll be soon moving out to a new community because now we'll be transitioning to a townhouse or a villa. But uh, this community has whatever things you need for a good ecosystem. It has a schools, it has a shopping mall, it got a metro connect, it got temple, only temple in entire Dubai, so church and mosque and everybody. Then it got IKEA. Yeah. And IKEA is a furniture store, and there is a story about IKEA that wherever IKEA goes, you close your eyes and invest, because IKEA have done the future potential study. So this area has everything. So I was talking about a real time example for a developer from this area. Is there is a property under off plan which is under its launch stage. They are selling 1 BHK at 1.1 million or 1 million. There are two layouts, pool facing and non pool facing. So 1 BHK 770 square feet. Now we are talking about live example. If you talk and if you say, Sunil, I want to book it, this property is available. Yeah. So 1,770 square feet. And here in this part of the world, when we say 770 square feet, it means it's a net actual area, unlike in other parts of the world wherein you talk about super area or built up or something. So that 1 million property, the booking amount is 10 or 20% depending on the payment plan. And current ready property price is already 1.25 or 1.2. So you are buying at 20-25% lesser the price. You are not paying 100% of the money in one go. You'll pay with the payment plan, and payment plan is 60-40 and 50-50. So for example, if you choose 50-50 payment plan, 50-50, which means during the construction for 2 years you will pay 50%, which means you have paid 500,000 because it's a 1 million is property price. On 500,000 you had already ready property price is 1.25, 1.2 million, 1.3, which means there is a return of 250 to 300,000 dirhams on an investment of 500,000, which means it's a 50% return on investment in 2 years. It's a live example. We can book the unit for you this evening. So that is the beauty of off plan. And that's what I said. 70% of the people, when Dubai is growing, they are investing in off plan for that reason. Then we also have 30% investors who are little traditional. They want to park the money. They say, Sunil, my parents taught me that buy only ready property when you get a keys. It's fine, no problem at all. So what comfort you get? It's a ready property. You can get the keys. You can rent it down. What not so good factor about this? The rental return are 6, 7, 8%, wherein off plan can give you 20% YOY, year on year returns. So that's a pros and cons. Yeah, immediate rental income, and on ready property you can get the mortgage as well. Under construction property in Dubai you do not get mortgage. Like, as I come from India, in India, for any of the new launch project there are boards that 5, 6 banks are funding that project. Here it's not. Only for ready property we get mortgage. For non-residents it's a 50% depending on your financial statements inside your country. For residents it's around 80 to 85% of the property value you can get financed only for ready property. For under construction there is no mortgage. But if your purpose is investment, and if you believe like me in Dubai growth story for next 5 to 7 years, then off plan is the way forward. And ready, in case if you think otherwise and you want to have keys and rental income is fine, it's also fine. Yeah. Now, what is the safety connects for you people? Yeah, as an investor, though Dubai as a brand name, yeah, they care. And what I tell to people, that whenever they ask me comparison about Dubai and any other country, or UAE or any other country, in one line is, in Dubai or in UAE, we all human beings are treated as a human being. It's treated as a life. And in other parts of the world, I have seen we are treated as a count. And when we are treated here as a life, which means you are talking about the ecosystems. Yeah? And though we already talked about a lot of ecosystem, but connecting on the ecosystem for your investment safety net, you have a RERA. Yeah. And RERA here is not as an on a paper kind of body, it's a governance body which have created that. And if you see on the right side, escrow rule, 20 to 30% of the project value, whatever your investment, like if you invest in an off plan, first 20 to 30% of the value, now it has increased to 30%, it's no more 20%, so it's more safety net. First 30% of the property value goes to the government bank account. It doesn't. So when you invest 40%, then the 10% extra goes to developer. So that's a safety net. Yeah. And that will be given back to the developer only at the time of handover. So even something goes wrong, for that project doesn't start or whatever, they default in between, that money is given back to the investor. So that's a one very, very prime safety needs. Second point is the DLD, Dubai Land Department. So it's a body who manage your entire transactions. Like, some of my clients from other countries, they give example that, Sunil, one property got sold to 3 people and 5 people, and here it's not possible. Everything is integrated, everything is barcoded, every property is a unique code. So very, very streamlined, very digitalized process. Yeah. Consumer protection law, very, very connected. We get a message that you need to solve this thing in 24 hours. You as a owner needs to report and sort it out in 48 hours. So that's an hourly basis Dubai is working. Yeah. You have a 1 year defect liability period. You have RERA penalties for non-compliance to the developer. To the developer. Yeah. And then there are penalty clauses for delays and so on and so forth. So what I'm trying to say is, like I said, the life, there is an ecosystem. For the your investment also, there is a solid ecosystem being created by the government, and that's where. And I also tell to people one more thing, that here it's not that particular developer brand name is getting tarnished. It's about the Dubai's tech decision accountability, that it's a Dubai image will get hampered if something go wrong. So that's a beauty, and that's a power, and that's a pull factor when we talk about Dubai. Yeah. Now, little more into the real estate. Top 6 potential areas. Yeah, in last presentation, I talked about top 5 potential areas, but when we see the traction, we have included this time as a maritime city as well. Dubai South, everybody is talking about the world, across the world. we are bringing the world's largest airport in Dubai. And so that's a place called Dubai South. Al Furjan and Discovery Garden, where I stay, where is our office is there. It's attached. Our office is attached to Ibn Battuta shopping mall. It's a very famous shopping mall, very old shopping mall of Dubai, and we have an Ibn Battuta commercial tower, and Amazon also has 3 floors here. So that's an area. And first example, if you remember, the 300% growth has been given to investor for one of the project of Nakhil, that is Muruz. It belongs to this area. And the example which I given about the off-plan investment for 1 million and around 50% returns in 2 years, it also belongs to same area. It's available as of this evening. Yeah. Third area we are talking about the Medan. Medan is in another, because what happens is now Dubai is trying to evolve into satellite cities. Yeah, because what has been realization is every pressure is coming to one area, for example, downtown or business band, this and that. Yeah, people are coming from point A to point B during their work. Yeah, so now all those areas are being developed as just mini Dubai. Yeah, so you will have a commercial, you will have a residential, you will have schools, hospitals, everything in those areas. Yeah, so that's where Dubai South is evolving as a district. Furjan as a Jabal Ali district is coming up. Medan will be another district. Dubai Island is another district. Dubai Land is another district. Yeah, so in Medan we have a developers like Nakhil to Miras to Ellington to Shoba. So that's a Medan. And if you see that small water body inside, it's a crystal lagoon. So this area is known for a villas and little more premium segment of development. That's where the Medan is. Dubai Island. Yeah. If anybody has seen my status, one of our colleague has sold yesterday and a waterfront apartment from Nakhil. It came in cancellation, the project which was sold out. So that's a Dubai Island we are talking about. It's evolving as another district. First freehold property of that side. It's near Gold Souk. If you have heard about Gold Souk, glitter of Dubai, uh, that's where and who is the master developer? Nakhil is a master developer who is the number one or number two in terms of the overall revenue for Dubai. Yeah. So another very we are very confident about this. And Dubai Land. Dubai Land has a mix of developer, but then it's catering to the mass segment. It has a townhouses to apartments, and a lot of developers are there. So that is becoming a very hot area because not everybody would shift to one particular side of the city, another side of the city. And Maritime City is another one which we added this time because when we see the people and the developer and the location, yeah, it appears to be in the central. And instead of talking from place A to go to the place B, it's in the A dash. So it's a very close to central of Dubai, and Maritime City has a good developer like Imar and Ellington, and a lot of uh, options are there. Wherein you still want to be in the central of the city and you can manage your business and whatever priorities you have. So Maritime City is another good options. So these are the top 6 potential areas, and in each of the area you have developers, and for each of the developer we have some specific projects. Remember, I keep talking about this line is not every developers, every project will give you the same returns. Yeah, so that filter, obviously filter have a good developer, good locality, and then good project, and that's where Shore can be part of your journey. Yeah. So, yeah, what are the benefits? Here, it's a picture of myself only. If you see, I have got Golden Visa in 2023, so it's been, I think, 2 years now. Um very simple, and this is a real-time visa picture. Right? It's an original. Yeah. So, what is the mechanics? How it works? So, the property cap, the property value should be 2 million dirhams. Initially it used to be different cap, but now it's very flexible. The property value should be 2 million dirham, and even if you buy under off plan or launch price, if you paid 5%, which means around 100,000 dirhams, then also you are eligible to get golden visa. And who you get golden visa for? It's your entire family tree, which means if you are a child or if you are a person, you can sponsor your parents, you can sponsor your family and your own kids, you can sponsor your health system, you can sponsor your homemade, you can sponsor your driver. Yeah? And everybody gets 10 years of golden visa. So that is the beauty. and what it gives you, irrespective you want to shift or not, if you want to relocate to Dubai or not. Once you want to go Dubai for whatever purpose, you just take the bag. On the way to airport, you are booking the ticket, no visa needed for 10 years. Yeah, so that's a beauty about golden visa. And I gave you another example that when COVID happened, only golden visa holders were allowed to enter or board the flight. So that's a privilege. You also have a smaller, faster processing into the banking scenario for your business setup accounts and so on and so forth. So it's good to have it. And this 2 million is the property value. There are no additional deposits needed. Obviously there is a visa application fees that will need to be paid. You will need to stay in a country for around a week time, because there are a medical and the Emirates ID fingerprinting happens and all. So that's where the thing is. Okay, next. Right, why choose us? In addition to the consulting, or in addition to being with your hand holding you as a managing your own purpose and taking accountability of your positioning, what are the logistical aspects come into the mortgage part, the monetary aspects, being if a lot of people are from India, the Vastu connect, yeah, money transactions, how that elements are taken care, and legal support for foreign investors. From power of attorney perspective, do you physically needs to come in to Dubai to buy the property? Everything is around here and with us in a way. Yeah. So that is on the logistic part, in addition to our prime focus of taking care of your interest and ensuring that you win at the end of the day. These are some of the areas wherein we have worked, sold the properties for our clients, and interestingly created value for them. Yeah. So if you go on the first slide, that project I was talking on, Muruz Al Furjan, my favorite, because it has created the amazing huge value for people. Jabal Ali Village is the project wherein I have my own townhouse. Opal Gardens is by Nakhil. Parkview Residences is by Vasal. The Valley is by Imar. Borders by Heaven is by Aldar. Wow City Walk is by Miras, and South Garden by Vassal. So if you see, all these are top 5, top 7 developers, and that's where I said 80% of our transactions we do for clients remains with top 5, 7 for those safety and qualitative and investment returns perspective. Primero Residences is the one in Discovery in Furjan, wherein the value is developer. Havelock Residences in Discovery Furjan. Bay Grove, which I talked about, waterfront community. One of our colleagues sold it yesterday. Nadine Residences in Furjan. Anya by MR is the valley. Bay Villas by Nakhil, the Acres by Miras, and the 1B Tower by Vassal. So the range of offerings, these all are sold properties through us, and it has been creating value for our customers. Yeah. Some of the smiles for our clients. If you see on the first left picture of our client, she is a she is a makeup artist for the daughter of Mr. Ambani's, whose wedding recently happened. She is a British Indian. She works in Dubai. She was flown through the chartered flight. She visited 3 4 places wherever the reception happened, and so that's a kind of client base, and I'm happy to be part of their journey directly. And then we have a customers from different nationalities, different corporates, from Google to Microsoft to the Procter and Gamble to business houses, and these are some of the success stories. Yeah. Again, including clients from Google. Whenever I see the face here, I remember we have people from the media industry, the RJ. Yeah. The purpose of showing you those here, that different customer industry base and the referrals. Yeah. So if one person sees the way we have suggested, we have talked about their property, and we understood and supported them, then the cycle goes, and there are a lot of success stories are there with this. Yeah. Reach out to our property team. That's our gang. Yeah. And this is we got people from Africa, from the people who can speak African language, the French, from Arabic language to Indian language and all. So that's our the vast experienced team who is ready to partner and understand your need. Our next upcoming webinars are going to happen addressing UK client base, also from the Pakistan and South Africa, to talk about the African Connect. So these are some of our upcoming webinars. This is my favorite session, the Q&A. And if I go by uh, last 3 months of experience, I think this is where the most of the knowledge and most of the tractions comes in. It's a real time live understanding of your question and answering those perspectives. So open to all of you. What are the questions, what are the clarifications? Team will also share here our direct contact numbers. Yeah, uh, you can reach out to our team for sure through SMS, through WhatsApp, through email, and I or my team, they are equally connected and available to be with you. So yes, any of the question and answer, I'm ready to understand and respond. Any questions from our team member, or anybody who want to ask any question? Feel free to write your question on the comment section. Yes. Because till now I have been only speaking. Though I talked about Dubai and real estate and the value which can be created from shore side, but I'm sure you may still have some understanding, connect, or some questions or clarifications. Feel free. You can put your question in the chat box. Our team will pop up here and will discuss on that part right now here. Another thing which normally I tell to people that why.
There's a question from Mr. Vijay.
Okay. So what is this question on the legal part? Okay. See, Mr. Vijay Kumar, first of all, thank you so much for being with us till now. And so legal jurisdiction is very, very simple. We have for every deal, there is a document called sell and purchase agreement, SPA. Yeah. So SPA is around 30 to 40 page document. It's vetted by RERA and Dubai Land Department here, each developer. And so that's a relationship between developer and buyer. Yeah. And then there is a relationship between buyer and Dubai Land Department as an body to raise any concern. And then there is a relationship between developer and RERA, who takes care that whatever sample piece which you suggested during the launch, they come to you for inspection of the property, and then only they give you building completion certificate. And after receiving BCC, then only you can hand over the property to the clients. So that's on the mechanics. But legal jurisdiction is in the UAE, and what we have seen as a traction and speed, that it takes around from your day initial 48 72 hours, they want people to understand, meet, represent their own case, and then it takes around 4 to 8 weeks depending on the complexity or if any documentation are being asked. So typically country is UAE. You have governed by sell and purchase agreement, and these are the cycle time about from 48 hours to 2 months depending on the complexities and the way you can pitch again and again. Yeah. Naman, how is Azizi as a developer? Uh, See, I think it will not be good to talk about a developer in any sense, but Ajiji has a lot of projects here in Dubai. They are present into the Furjan side, they are present into Medan side, they are also present into the Dubai land side, and also into Dubai south side. So they are covering a lot of areas. Uh, but if you want to understand in more details about the value creation and how the property transfer transactions and the qualitative aspects, we can connect maybe on little separately. For sure, I'll be able to share my opinion and the customer opinion in general. But as a developer, they have been into the market for 10 plus years. They have a project into 3 4 different of the district which we mentioned on our portal. Yeah, but to tell you more, it's better if we connect one to one. We got question from Mr. Joy. Hi, sir. Please throw me light on golden visa. Perfect, sir. Thank you once again. It's a good connect. Sometime people have that questions and clarification. It's very simple. The property value, should be 2 million, and the minimum investment even can be 100,000 dirhams. Yeah, so that's how the. So suppose if we buy a 2-bedroom apartment or 3-bedroom apartment for, and let me give you again right time example of the Furjan area. There is a 3-bedroom apartment, 1560 square feet of size. The price is 2.3 million. So once you buy the property of 2.3 million, and as it's an under construction project, you will begin with paying 10%, which means you pay 230,000 only. You are able to apply for a golden visa. So the property value should be 2 million, and the minimum investment, even it can be by 50,000 dirham paying, you can begin the process. So that's a. But sir, still, if you have some more questions, will be an honor to reach out to you. And but that's a summary. Property value 2 million, minimum investment can be 50 to 100,000 dirham as per the payment plan of developer. And we can, so so there is a title deed. So there is a pre-title deed, and then there is a title deed. So for any of the launch project, under construction project, the terminology is pre-title deed. And once we sign the SPA, sale and purchase agreement, we get the pre-title deed as an honor, and then that pre-title deed will have a property value, and basis of that property value, we can begin our investment and application of golden visa. Yeah, Joe sir. Ravindra sir. Okay. My team is guiding me that there are a lot of questions, so be a little fast. Thank you. Okay, Ravindra sir, just as an infant investor, what would be the minimum Indian rupees? Sir, when I came to Dubai 14 years ago, I was also infant into corporate life, but believe me, Dubai, and I'll quote the example which I quoted last time of conversation, last webinar. We have an Indian textile business owner here, Mr. Romy Karpalani. He stayed in Korea, South Korea, for around 20 years, and he has been in Dubai for 30 plus years. And I still remember his one line, and I'm honored to be his property consultant. He said one line that, Sunil, Dubai is a land of opportunity. Yeah, and whoever has worked hard here, either in terms of sincere investment or as a working professional, Dubai has given back returns multifold time. So just to connect on infant part, but what would be the minimum Indian rupees? Sir, it can be, so if we talk about studio apartment with the price tag around 600,000, which means around 1.5 cr, that can be our minimum ticket item, but that's a property value. The good thing is you don't need to have 1.5 cr on day one. You can begin with 50 to 70 lakhs of Indian rupees, and then we keep paying during the course of the payment plan and during the course of construction. So studio apartment can be a minimum investment around 1.5 cr, 1.3 to 1.5 cr Indian rupees. Will you help us in loan? Sujata ma'am, it will be an honor to support on, like I said, Shore is about ecosystem. Yeah, we don't, though our primary focus is partnering your journey in real estate, but we understand that these are logistical connect. So rest assured, yeah, you are taken care. Thank you. Kunal sir, isn't too many inventories available making? Kunal sir, I know, I think you are sitting outside of Dubai, but even sometime people who are in Dubai, they ask these questions. And sir, if you see our connect, 150 developers as of today, and we do our 80% of transaction with top 10 developers. So that's a correlation. So what we are trying to secure your investment, that not investing your money every anywhere. Yeah, we want to invest your money wherein we are sure we have seen their last 10 years of track record, not only delivery and quality but the appreciation. So that's where Kunal sir we comes into picture, and rest assured. So that is on the safety net. Again, many inventories, yes, and that's where we differentiate that which developer which project. So for example, let's talk about Imar as of today have a 10 projects, but out of 10, which one will make most of the value for you? That's where the sure and our connect will come into the picture, understanding your budget, your timelines, yeah, and your preference, apartment, townhouse, or villa. So it needs little more. In case you have time, we'll be happy to reach out to you. And so not at all, don't worry. So that's on the real estate part. But if you see on the uh, Dubai vision of doubling the population, Dubai, the good thing about Dubai is, good thing in Dubai about is they know how many inventories are coming into 25, 26, 27, how many people are planning to shift and taking the residencies. And age of today, Dubai is releasing 1,000 residencies on daily basis. These 1,000 not renewals, not of existing people. These are new residencies. And even after new 1,000 new residencies, if we talk about 70%, maybe from investment perspective, for example, you want to take golden visa sitting in India, but still 30% of the people are planning to shift. And I know 30% of my clients who have a plan to shift here in 1 to 3 years of time. So that's where Dubai pull factor, Dubai ability to understand, and on top that, then there is a sure with you to understand which are the developers and which are the projects will do justice to your plan. Yeah. Bharat sir, can we sell property at 50-60% payment? Yes, sir. It's very good point. Little technical, but it's a good one for all other audience. So what happens, sir? There is a payment plan for each under construction property. For example, it's a 60-40. So during the handover, during the construction time, you will need to pay 60%, then 40% on handover. Yeah. So, and each developer has a NOC requirement. For example, Nakhil, you pay 30%, you can resell. For with MR, it's a 50%. So most of the developer allows you to resell between 30 to 50% of the payment once you made. So rest assured, even you can sell before as well. So no need to worry about this. Yeah. Himanshu sir, what's the charges that Indian government charge if anyone makes investment? Okay. Sir, you are aware that recently there has been some framework coming from government side that there is a whatever investment happens outside of India, 20% elements comes into the picture. But then the good thing about 20% is the good thing about 20% is that amount you can claim back in form of a taxation. So rest assured, even with that governance framework and taxation connect, the value creation and the overall perspective is much brighter. And even those taxation elements, we also have a body of chartered accountants sitting here who can understand your actual requirement and timelines and budget, and we can get you connected. So rest assured on that part. Yeah, sir, is 5% sufficient for getting golden visa? So perfectly sufficient, sir. Like I said, there is no cap on minimum investment. So that's the beauty of this framework. So the property value should be 2 million. Even if you are with the developer's payment plan, if developer says 5% payment plan is the first installment, with that first, like for Vassal is it's a government developer. They have a 5% payment plan. So, for example, if you buy a property, they have a new launch coming up on 13th of next month, 13th, which means Thursday. They have a project attached to the metro in the heart of the city, and they have a 5% payment plan. Overall, 60-40. So, in 3.5 years, you will pay 60%, 40% on handover, and 5% goes every 5 months. So, in that case, if you buy two-bedroom apartment, which is expected to be at around 2.2 million, so you fulfill a cap of 2 million. Payment plan is 5%. So for them, once you pay 5%, you will get pre-title deed, and next day we can begin your golden visa application. In developers, if they have a 10% payment plan, then you will need to pay 10%. So for sure, you can begin with this 5% journey as well. Yeah. Kogbo sir, thank you for the. It was very. Thank you, sir. It's an honor to be part of your journey, and like I said, it's not a self speech at all. It's about understanding and being with you as a handhold, irrespective of your decision. It's a connect, and I keep telling to people that whether our connect is for professional or for whatever reason, if you or anybody is visiting Dubai, we'll be happy to understand, meet, and guide in case they need any support. So yeah, thank you so much. Aslam sir, please give your opinion on Sinai Island. Okay, so Aslam sir, I'm happy that Sinai Island reached to you wherever you are. So that's a beauty. Sir, Sinai Island is into another state of UAE, which is called Queen. The Shoba is a developer. It's an Indian developer. They are developing a project there. I will not say 0 or 1 in terms of decision, because I will need to understand what is our purpose. If you want to buy this unit for your end use purpose, it's a good product. If you want to buy this unit for your investment purpose, it's a good product, but you will need to hold it for another 2.5 to 3 years. So depending on your budget, depending on your purpose, we'll be able to talk. But Shoba as a developer is known for its quality. And another connect, S is about Shore and S is about Sunil, so it should be good. Yeah, but we can talk in little more detail to understand your perspective, so we can fine tune. If Sinai Island, then that's how we should do it. Yeah. Vishal sir, from Nagpur, great. I have a connect from Nagpur. I visited Nagpur 2 3 times. I'm seeing here one of my colleague, and she knows. I'm interested to join you from Nagpur as an associate. I'm having good client base investor. Sir, will be an honor. So will be an honor to explore and connect with you, and for sure we will reach out to you. So thank you for this confidence. Yeah. Nishant sir, what is the maximum possession time, sir? It varies from developer to developer. Typically, it ranges from, if you are talking about under construction new launch, it varies from 2 to 4 years. So typically, the Nakhil and Imar are, and now the Vasal, the new project, is about 3.5 to 4 years. If you talk about the developers like in Furjan or Jabal Ali, which can give you little quick, small investment, better returns, around 2 years of typical handover time. So 2 to 4 years. Yeah. Vijay sir, any buyback facility, minimum guarantee? Yes. So Vijay sir, what I will tell you on this is, sir, I'm sure you must have seen any buyback on guarantee on investment, but actually every cost or those returns to you is already inbuilt in the cost of the investment itself. So these are just the smart way of pitching to the client. I would say, it's my opinion, I would say that there are some better ways of looking at the things instead of going into any guaranteed thing. There is nothing in the, like my mentors used to say, there is nothing called guarantee in this world, there is nothing called free lunch in this world. So whatever buyback or percentage return somebody is claiming, it's inbuilt on that financing cost into your product already. And who will be paying? Not the developer, Mr. Vijay sir. So there are options, there are better options who can still meet your trust, and still can give you the peace of mind from that perspective. Yeah. Barnali Nandan sir, since it's 50% of ready to move in, can you share more detail on the mortgage, like the process? Okay. So yes, 50% mortgage facilities available for non-residents. For residents, it's 80%. Yeah. So for mortgage, current rates are going at 3.99% for residents, and 1% more for, which is 4.9, so around 5% for that's a mortgage interest rate. The process is very very simple. It takes around 1 month of time. First the pre-approval comes in, and then they ask you the property document, the MOU happens, the property detail goes to the bank, and then it takes around 20 more days. So around cycle time of 4 weeks. Interest rate for residents 4%, for non-residents 5%. Yeah. Anush sir, need a live example any with up to 2 CR, which means we are talking about 800,000 dirhams for 2 CR. Sir, I would suggest you, in 800,000 dirhams, we will not get one bedroom apartment. I will, if my opinion is, go for 1 million apartment, which I gave an example. It's a live example. We have done, I think, 4 or 5 transactions in last 2 weeks for that particular product. It's in Furjan, which I mentioned to top 6 potential areas. It's in Furjan, wherein Nakhil has given 300 plus returns. That's a calculation which I shared you. 50% returns in 2 years possible, and you can see that live transactions. So in my opinion, please, if you can raise it, because say off plan, you are not paying 2 cr on the day one, right? So if you are not paying 2 cr, which means if you can little stretch, that would serve you more better. But if in a way we are restricted in any manner, we'll still find you something. But our opinion is that go for that. It has a better value propositions for you. Yeah. Ravindra Sarji, thank you so much, sir. It's always an honor. Amar sir, it's our pleasure. Thank you, Vijay sir. Thank you so much. Always available on that context today and tomorrow, anytime. How to join as a sales with your firm from India, Mohammed sir. Thank you so much. It's again, like I said, it will be an honor. Our HR team will reach out to you to understand your aspirations and your thoughts, and for sure, why not? Yeah. Melinda, ma'am, thank you. It's always an honor, ma'am, to connect with like-minded people who are seeing Dubai as a potential place, and always available, irrespective of the business, non-business. Anytime, whenever you people are in Dubai, will be an honor to connect and meet. Omar sir, which is the most affordable developer? Omar sir, I would say instead of most affordable developer, I would say if you want to understand which developer will create a more value for you in shorter term, the example which I gave you, the Furjan or Discovery Garden, I think that developer, so shorter time, 2 years handing over, shorter amount of investment needed, and yes, also affordable. So I think Furjan developer, the right time example which I gave you, 1 million, 1 BHK, 50% payment plan, 2 years, 50% returns. Yeah. Rogul sir, how to connect with you, sir? My team will share my number as well. We can share in the chat box to Michelle, to everyone. And we also, at the end of the slide, we have our team's contact number, central team. So anyway, we are on the socials everywhere. We are there. So for sure, we can connect later on the chat, call, Google Meet, anywhere. Jia sir, I heard the 1 year investment give 30% to flip the property. Sir, like I said, one of the project which I said, Muruj, has given 300% returns in 2.5 years. So if you see the ratio, it has given 100% returns. But on an average, it should create value for you 20 to 25%. Yeah. We are known for this. We will always tell people as a little reserved figure. Yeah. And that's why we kept our name as a sure. With us, you can rest assured. So that's how we connect. So 20 25 people, 25% when you do your budgeting, for reference point of view, please keep that figure in your calculation. It should be better than this, but then from budgeting perspective, yeah. Himanshu sir, thank you so much for your encouragement. Omar sir, from Africa, it's possible to secure this site before one can travel. Is it possible to secure this site before? Yeah. So, sir, that's the best part about Dubai. Like I said, it's a digital place. You do not need to be physically present in Dubai to buy the property. That's a beauty. You don't need to be physically present. Everything can be managed when you are still there. Yeah, when you buy any ready property, then it goes to trustee office for transfer. Then your physical presence or the power of attorney will be needed. Otherwise, for buying an under construction property, everything can be managed online, so no need to worry on that part. But if you come to Dubai, it will be an honor for us to have a coffee with you. So it's in our interest for a coffee, but then for you, you don't need to visit Dubai to buy the property. Kagmo sir, most people are of impression that only the wealthy can invest in Dubai. Is this industry perhaps inclusive and accommodating various types, either from small starter investor to? Sir, a very good question. If you recall, there was a question about the infant investor. They also meant in the same that how we begin small. Perfectly fine in my view. That's where I said 70% of the people begin small, and that's what we want to suggest you. Please begin in small. See yourself how the logistical, how the complexities, how the property price appreciate. Don't begin heavily. You see, and your trust you will develop yourself. Yeah. So It's nothing of that sort. Obviously, the property prices are here. Like Nakhil, in next week they are launching a mansion of 340 million dirhams. So we have investment options from studio apartment, which is 600, 700,000 dirhams, to 350 million of the coming from developer. Then in the market, you have mentions of 500 dirham and so on and so forth. So not at all. Off plan still helps you for choosing the small ticket item and investing in a very small manner with the time. So yeah. Anila Padia ma'am, thank you so much. It's been pleasure that you could bear with us till now for last 1 hour. So thank you. Site visit is sponsored by Builder. Vijay sir, Vijay sir, like you had a question about that, the guaranteed and the buyback and all. Everything is inbuilt, and who is paying? Mr. Vijay sir. In a way, it is sponsored. There are ways that developer bring that option to you, but ultimately, sir, nobody will give from their pocket, right? So ultimately, it's a cost to you. It's an inbuilt cost on your property. Yeah, I know I'm being little more blunt, but sir, that's how it is. So in my view, what I'm trying to say here is, don't come into that mindset or mind frame that yes, there is a site visit and let's go. Everything is it's a financial world. Yeah. Next question, Mohammed sir, could you please tell about under development? Is the investment beyond 30% risk covered due to any natural or X? Yes. Sir, here that's a beauty about Dubai. Uh, uh, Government keeps the first 30% of money with them, and if anything goes or happens to that, it's still a under construction payment linked plan, right? So if whatever natural calamities are there, then Dubai government or every developer needs to cover themselves with the insurance. So rest assured, like Dubai government mandates that every human being should have insurance cover, it similarly. So you at the end of the day are taken care. Yeah. For first 30% through the government, beyond 30% through those insurance mechanics. Yeah. Next. Great. So I think any other questions? If not, then for sure we are available for you, and that's what I keep telling to each one of our team member that, guys, the time is the most important gift we can ever receive from anybody, and that's what you have given to us today. So thank you so much for being part of this journey, irrespective. Yeah. If we reach out to you and if we connect and if you want to explore it, it will be an honor for us. But even if not, whenever you are visiting Dubai or any of your network or connect want to think on the real estate or planning to visit Dubai, please, will be an honor to have a coffee with them, will be an honor to meet and reach out to them and understand, even for guiding them that which place or which hotel. So that for us, it's more about you. It's more about the relationship, and business may or may not. That's a secondary aspect. So thank you for giving us gift of your time. Thank you once again. And that's where is our connect information. We have the website, we have the email ID, we have the contact number. Yeah, and like I said, our punchline is built on trust and perfected with excellence. Yeah. So that's where if you people have time, please follow us. We are very active on the socials to reach out to you, to make you aware about the governance part, make you aware about the new launches, which one will create value for you. A lot of those awareness, connect and campaign and knowledge series. So please stay connected. It will be a motivation for us to do more things for you. So then, just to connect you about the last thing, how the short journey has been in the last 1 year. So if you have one more minute, please stick with us. We'll show you how 2024 been with us. Yeah.
Thank you, 2024, for wonderful memories. Let's welcome 2025.
Great. So that's the sure for us, sure for you. Uh, like we said, S is about service excellence, U is about understanding you, R is about relationships, and E is about exceptional integrity. So that's a sure brings to you, and that's a true differentiation. That for us, these are the ecosystem. Feel free to reach out the moment you feel comfortable, and we'll be happy to be part of your journey. So thank you once again. Thank you so much. Good evening and namaste. Thank you.